Hi again. You know, here at Biz TV, they work us pretty hard, and sometimes we just need to unwind. So it's always great when we get to combine business and pleasure. As luck would have it, we were sent to Le Meridien, one of Boston's best hotels, to find out the secret of their success. When I talked to Bob, Le Meridien's general manager, he told me that effective communications were critical.
It's so interesting that that's your first question, because communication, of course, everyone is talking about. So many books have been written about it, the lack of communication in companies, lack of communications in hotels as well. So we, of course, have done a number of things in this hotel. We instigated a 9:30 meeting every morning, 7 days a week, where we discuss the events of the day. The other thing that we introduced was a briefing sheet. It's a small little sheet that staff can pick up from the staff entrance. And there's a lot of information on this. Basically, it tells the staff of certain VIPs we have in the hotel, certain groups, who's the manager on duty, are there special events that are happening that day, do we have certain promotions in restaurants, people's extensions. So really, it gives them a snapshot of whatever is happening that day in the hotel. We have departmental meetings in the hotel, and the staff can raise concerns, they can talk about certain issues. We also have a yearly staff meeting where we get all the staff together, and the general manager and myself share with the staff the results of the year, plans for the next year, and really a bit of a team-building exercise with all the staff, all the employees in the hotel. On top of that, we have interdepartmental meetings between departments with focus groups where they can talk about certain issues. We have an email system that people can read. Everyone is on computer in the hotel. Those are all the administrative staff. We have an information channel on that. So there are a number of things that we've done to really improve communication in the hotel.
Bob's role as a manager means that he has to master the full spectrum of communications, from low channel to high channel richness. Well, all this is a good start, but what if no one listens? Let's find out how Bob ensures that his efforts pay off.
Well, of course, the one thing with communication is it is a two-way thing. It's all nice and well providing information, but the other party also will have to listen. And that's really the biggest obstacle we have. We can give so much information to our employees, to our staff, to our managers, but if it's not passed on and if they don't listen, that's where it stops. Listen, by the way, the unpaid leave.
As much as I spoke to Denise and Sai, and we agreed on days, we had not put them through.
And I only have 1 day on that list, and Denis has 5. Did you see that? So you have 2.
3.
3, okay.
Yeah. With December 1st, which is weird because Denise is down for 0, but she took one 2 weeks ago that's not in there, that I signed for. It's not in there. And I took one this week and it's already in there.
So I've already sent a note, of course, that, you know, they've got to sort this out, so...
Oh, me too.
To all the managers.
I sent a note to the department head, F&B, I said, look, those are the days. You have 6 weeks, you know, get back to me by December 15th, let me know what your plans are so that I can make sure it goes with the flow of the ops.
I did exactly the same, yeah. All right, we have a meeting in 5 minutes.
Yeah, time to go.
Basically at 9:30, it's the operational meeting, all the managers will be there. We use it as a communication tool that everyone in the hotel is aware what's happening on that day. It's very casual. People have a cup of coffee, we'll talk, and basically talk about the business.
We've got 5 holiday parties tonight, so it's a little tight turns between 2 and 4, but other than that, everything went well. First Christmas party pretty much was last night with New England Legal Fund.
And we're all set for tomorrow evening in terms of Julien taking the furniture out, getting the kitchen carpeted and painted, and
it does a timeline out, and it looks like it's fine.
Yeah.
Yep. And staffing-wise, we're all set too.
You are.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Good.
We have Merlin Technologies having an all-day meeting today in Lafitte, and then a dinner in the Talbot tonight, and all-day meeting tomorrow, and Planko checks in tomorrow.
And for Sunday brunch, we're shooting to do 400 covers. As of now, we have 329 reservations. We're going to be in Julian, Governors, and Cafe for that brunch.
Yeah. The ballroom's canceled, so if you need the ballroom, it's open.
Okay, thanks. That's it for me.
Still working on the month end. I do need the revised 3-month today, so I'm actually going to work on it for me too.
All right, so let's fill out these forms and then have a good day, everyone.
Whenever peers and coworkers are encouraged to exchange information, it just makes interdepartmental problem solving and coordination that much easier. But remember, effective communications channels have to remain open all day long.
If you ask our staff what their #1 concern is in this hotel, they would say the lack of communication.
We have so many various departments within the hotel who are all reliant on each other to perform. And if there's one performer or there's one department that actually doesn't communicate well, then everybody else struggles. For instance, in this restaurant here, we can seat probably 180 people. But if the person that's actually selling this room doesn't know that and sells it for 400 people, then we have an issue. Where do you want to put the 400? On top of each other? It's not possible. So communication is absolutely key in our industry. It's very important that we're all in the same line.
Okay, so what Michael's saying sounds pretty obvious. But in the real world, it's often the smallest details that can lead to the biggest glitches.
I'm curious about Mass Bankers Association.
Dan asked me about this last night. You know anything about that?
Yeah, I talked to him last night about it.
Because he asked me about it at the end of the night. What do I know about it?
4 o'clock, and I said, I'll have a video to you tomorrow.
They have a meeting from 9 to 11. Is there any food on that? I'm also missing UBS Warburg. That's the 300 people.
Okay.
I don't have any paperwork on that.
I'll check with the sales manager on that one.
Bob is a champion of a style that he calls management by walkabout. Well, that's what people usually call MBWA, or management by wandering around. But MBWA just suggests that if you're accessible, your employees will be that much more willing to come to you when problems arise instead of hiding behind emails. Or worse, just plain hiding.
You know, all the one-on-one with your people is good. That constant feedback, it needs to happen on a day-to-day basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. You know these boards here?
Yes.
You know the guest of the week? And there's supposed to be a standard of the week as well. Are we using that? Or? There are managers in the hotel that feel that they can communicate by email and then that's enough. I'm very wary of that.
People expect, but you received your email, didn't you? And say, well, maybe I didn't receive my email. So that, email facilitates a lot of communication processes, but it's not the solver of all the problems.
And you will find that there are managers that have real difficulty confronting certain issues. So what they do, they send an email and they think that covers them, rather than going to that person and say, hey John, let's talk about this problem. What can we do about it?
Morning, James. How are you?
I'm talking about Kevin.
Oh, really?
No call, no show at all. We called his home. So after the 11th, he's out. It's really tough, but we're going to find a way around it. I was going to discuss it with you a little further.
Okay, well, we're meeting this afternoon, aren't we?
Yes. Okay.
But I have to say, the one thing that works best for me is really the management by walkabout. I just want to have a quick walk around the building.
You're looking very smart.
I got so many smarts that I'm afraid to wear them.
Yes. See the lines. How are we going to get rid of that? Hey guys, how are we doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah? Looks busy out there.
Very busy. Always busy. We stay busy.
Good.
Christmas season.
I haven't seen your revere yet. You know, it also gives the staff an opportunity to talk to me, and I think they like it that I'm out there, that I'm present, and that they can see that the manager is not just sitting in his office, but is actually on the floor with the guests and with the staff.
I mean, walking around you can do and then do nothing, but it's also being present. You should realize that, staff are always reliant on your guidance, and you're leading by example. You see that someone needs coffee or needs some orange juice or needs something, whatever it may be, and they just help out.
Bottom line is, if we have happy staff, we're going to have happy guests. If we have happy guests, our guests are going to come back again, and we will meet our business objectives. And our owners that are based in Hong Kong will obviously be happy with that we make the bottom line profit for this property.
Through our stay at Le Meridien, we were able to see some of the different ways an organization communicates with itself and to the outside world. Managers have to use communication to sell the organization's vision, motivate the staff, and create team spirit. Managers like Bob really know how to use both formal and informal channels to get the job done. Well, I gotta go. I'll catch you next time. Hey, it's me. Yeah, we just wrapped. Yeah, where do you want to meet?